Hey there everyone, it's Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy with the Nautilus Drydocks. We got Jason Butterfield, shop manager here, and Logan, RCSubKid, in the background. We wanted to give you a little bit of a pre-weekend update on what we've been working on here at the shop because we got some cool things going on. Let's see what we got. All right. Here's the first thing that we got going on. I'm super excited about. Logan, what is this thing?
This is the Akula.
Yeah, Russian Akula II. This is a kit from Scale Ships out of Belarus. Vladimir does an absolutely beautiful job. And this one was built by a super talented builder out of Australia by the name of Scott Terry. We gutted it. We upgraded it. It's got an OTW dive module in it. You're going to see a whole bunch about this coming up. It is going to be coming with me to the event up in Midlothian, Texas tomorrow. Logan and I are going to be hopping in the airplane, taking the boat, flying it up to the event. And this boat will be undergoing its maiden voyage. Hopefully things go well. Fingers are crossed because it would suck to lose such a beautiful boat. So this actually, when we are done with it, probably at the end of August, because we're going to be bringing this up to Carmel as well, it will be available for sale. So if someone is really interested in it and you love it, reach out to me, Bob at rc-sub.com. I can give you the skinny and you can get your name on it and pick it up at the end of August. All right, in the background, Jason, what the heck is that thing?
That is a Seehund.
German midget submarine, yeah. So, I mean, in and of itself is pretty cool, but what do we have planned for this boat?
Fully RC submarine torpedoes.
Yeah, like those torps are probably what, like 2 inches diameter?
Yeah.
We've got contra-rotating props on the back of it there. Those are all glued. We got to pull this thing all apart. This came back to me. It's a long and storied boat, but anyhow, it ended up back to me, and it's going to have an OTW dive module as well, a 3.5-inch dive module, and the torpedoes, if we have our way, are going to be fully individually RC controlled. So that's another one of those boats. If you're interested, let me know. You can put your name on it, and you can be the first to get a hold of it. All right, if you guys have been following the channel, you've seen something that looks like this. It was blue, though. It's a prototype of our new blue water boat coming up, and that was designed for pure, exhilarating fun. A lot of critics of the RC submarine hobby complain that there's not enough excitement and fun in it, and so we designed these. These are going to be high-performance boats. Pretty incredible. The prototype literally leapt out of the swimming pool like completely when we were testing it. This is the first kind of production version that we've got. We're just doing the final test of all of the awesome parts and files that Randy Sanders did for us. But this is a little different than the last one. What do we got going on here?
Steampunk.
A little bit of steampunk. And what did we name this one? We needed to nickname it.
What was it? The Rust Bucket.
The Rust Bucket. USS Rust Bucket. Yeah. So this has our new easy driver cylinder, no ballast system in it, so it is super simple, reliable, far less expensive, but it really gets this thing up and going. You can see that kind of monstrous brushless motor in the back there. So take a look, make sure you follow the channel for updates on this. This new product should be coming out hopefully within the next month or so, and it'll be tons of fun. If we're lucky, this will probably get wet next week, and we'll have some video of that too. All right, here's something else that's kind of cool. We're testing out our new resin printer. These are 3D printed parts, solid resin construction. It's not filament. You can see the finish on these is really, really smooth, and these take to post-production really well as well. They sand really, really nice. But this is going to be a scratch-built project of a French Arethusa class submarine, of all things. We've got a gentleman who is exceptionally infatuated with that boat, and these are the first production parts off the printer. These are all going to be glued together and fiberglassed and turned into a full RC boat. So this is what the new resin printers can do. All right, some of you may recognize this. This is a 1/32 scale kit of the flying sub from Journey to the bottom of, or Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Best known for the Sea View submarine. And this was the little submarine that fit in the bottom of that boat. This is going to be fully RC, and this is our take on the control system for it. We got a couple of bilge pumps for propulsion, watertight box, a couple of LiPo batteries running in the wet, and some dive planes in the back to make it go up and down. It's going to have full LED lights, and hopefully next week we'll be seeing this thing trimmed out, so it's going to be a busy week. All right, last but not least, everybody is desperate to know what's going on with the Balao. We are almost there. We're going to be trimming it out first part of next week, weather permitting. It sounds like there may be some thunderstorms, but we'll see what happens there. I'm going to show you all the functions that we have going on now that we got it tied into the radio. But first off, I wanted to show you like the coolest feature, and that is the prop rod for the upper hull. I'm just kind of proud of this idea. So connecting, you know, the air hoses and the lights and the intakes and power and all of that stuff is kind of problematic when you've got so many things embedded in the upper hull of the boat. And so we decided to make it a little easier. We got an aluminum prop rod here in the back, and basically it just slips in place. I think no matter what happens, this is going to be really a two-person operation, no matter what you think. All right, we got that. We got the hold down. And this is what the boat looks like in its operational trim. So right now, it's in submerged mode. The periscope is extended, the front dive planes are extended. That channel basically is not so much bow retracts and such. It's letting the model know that you are in submerged mode with the boat. We got our LED lights going, got our spinning radar going. If we start taking a look at some of the features here, we've got our swiveling gun turrets up on the top there. All the basic functions, obviously. We've got our throttle. That is just like butter smooth. Forward and reverse. Then we've got our rear dive planes and our rudder. And then if we look here, this is our stern plane, or sorry, our stern thruster. And that's a brushless motor powering that. I'm super excited to see what this thing ends up doing. And then if we look in the front there, we got our bow planes and our bow retract, and tied into the bow retract, which again is surfaced or submerged mode more than anything else. When we hit that, we get a nice slow retraction, and the periscope drops. Now you can't, maybe you can hear it, the air pump in the back automatically turned on for the exhaust system as well. Now that's not running right now because there's no water. If you follow my channel, you'll have seen the dedicated video that I did just on the new smoke system. It's super cool. I'll put the link in the description so that you can see it if you haven't already. But it will have fully functional exhaust smoke coming out of these ports, all 4 ports in the back of the boat. So automatically that air pump kicks on, begins pumping that mist out of these ports. In surface trim, the periscope's retracted. So if we dive the boat, the air pump turns off, the planes retract or extend, and the periscope extends in a very stately fashion. So we are there. We are like 99% of the way there. I have a hunch trimming is not going to be the simplest of procedures for us. Oh, hey, the other thing I forgot to mention, we got the wheels on our stand now. So these are fully removable. We just pull these cotter pins here, or sorry, these R-clips, I guess they're called. And you can slip that axle out and take the wheels off if you want to, but it kind of turns it into more of a one-man operation to transport it in case you decide to try tackling this boat at the pond by your lonesome, or if your partner is just super lazy and he doesn't want to carry that 1/2. But like we mentioned, again, in case you haven't seen it with that, this is an exceptionally light boat. The whole thing weighs 66 pounds, including the stand. So super easy. That is it. We're going to let you go for now. That's the updates from the Drydocks for this week. Appreciate you tuning in, and we will catch you next time.